Chad is there already.
Yeah,
Archana and Copen and Gladys is also there. So today we'll continue. Arman, plan to continue Yoga again today?
sorry, you're breaking up, Sudeep. Don't know if it's on my end or your end.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm saying today you want to continue with UIM?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So we were discussing on Friday about looking at Git today and the processes around Git,
Oh, okay.
processes and the structure of the repository.
So
Okay,
last
so is that part completed?
yeah, so last week we have discussed around some of the custom web service deployment. You were asking for the SOP. I have provided that. Okay,
I saw.
and
Thank you.
and the Design Studio plugin application. And other things are like I am updating that that handover readiness document, so I will be able to share it by today maximum or tomorrow. I will send it to you.
Okay.
And other than that, you were asking for the network services integration design document. That also I have shared today.
I saw that. Thank you.
So okay. So other than that, yeah. So that's it from like a last meeting, whatever I have agreed. And yeah, today we were planning to discuss about the Git. So I just need to give a background. Like we initially not means like we were not using any Git. Means like just I think 1 month back we did the initial check-in, so you will not see any revision or just we did it on the main branch, and just we have documented it. So if you log into Git, you will see all the deployables and all the deliverables there. Means like all the artifacts projects, basically the UIM cartridges and other Java projects like a web service project. Everything will be available there, whatever we have developed, and the out of the box cartridges also, the base cartridges, etc. Everything has been uploaded. So let me
Okay.
share my screen, and let me quickly show you. I think you need to give me presenter, right, sir, Sudeep?
Yeah, just a moment. I'm giving you. Trying to find you. 1 second. Yes, here you go.
Okay, thank you. So I hope everyone is able to see my screen.
I can see it.
Okay. So this is the URL for UIM branch. So this is the main. So here in the Concord Elena, you can see all the teams branches, folders are there created. So UIM NI row. So if you go to UIM, we have did all the initial commit. So maybe web service there are some more of changes I need to commit it, I think. So other than that, means now whatever changes I am doing into the project, so I am doing the I am doing commit from my Eclipse Design Studio. So like so I think means like we have means I am directly configured this Git on my Design Studio. So from here only I can do the commit. like this. So but all the changes are going to the main branch, so that is how it is as of now. So I have done some changes to these two adapters, and yeah, that I need to commit. So I don't know, means like if you have seen the design studio like before, like this is how uh, this is how it looks like, and you will see the it is Eclipse only, and we have applied that plugin on top of that. So I think you might have tried or not, I don't know, but we have shared that
Yes,
plugin with you.
I've
Yeah.
downloaded everything and I'm busy going through the installation guide.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
so but I've only yeah, I'm still doing the installation, so I don't have Design Studio running yet.
So you are doing the installation of what?
So I
You are trying
downloaded,
to.
at first I downloaded Eclipse, but then I saw that I talk about an Oracle one, Oracle Enterprise with some long name. So then
Uh,
I rather downloaded that
okay,
Oracle
but for
Enterprise Pack for Eclipse, which is basically an Oracle Eclipse.
oh, is it okay? But
So I
we
don't
are
know if
using that the Eclipse which is available from this thing. It means like yeah, this is not Oracle Eclipse.
is it.
This is just Eclipse. Yeah, Eclipse I for Java
Yeah,
EE developers.
this is the one I downloaded initially. But when I saw there was an
Okay.
Oracle specific one, I wasn't sure which one to use, and
Okay,
I
but
assumed that the
basically
Oracle
what
one
we
would be
do
a
is
safer
like
bet.
we used to do. Okay, we used to do there is a branding related file there. If you want, that is optional thing. If you can do Oracle branding there. Other than that, these are all the plugins applied here. 741. So you can clearly see here what all the plugins applied on the top of this Eclipse. So I'm using this thing only, like Eclipse, which is available from like Apache. I don't know who's the provider. Yeah, eclipse.org. So here you can see a lot of plugins applied here. So this is the one for UIM, and there are other orchestra OSM is there, NI is there.
Okay,
So these all plugins are applied on this.
okay. So so when you want to work on something and you clone, do you clone this repository using some Git tool, or do you clone it directly out of Eclipse?
Yeah, means like you can go either way. Means like you can either download that client, the what they call the Git, like Git for Windows or something.
Hmm.
So you can, yeah. So you can use it, or you can use directly with the Eclipse. So I directly made it available. Means here in the Eclipse only. So all the projects are like see you can see UIM master the
Okay.
branch from here it is directly synced with the Eclipse.
So
Oh,
is
sorry, with the
each
Git, with the Git.
so
Yeah,
is each of those directories in the Git repository under LNI? Each of those
yeah,
is basically an Eclipse project.
right. So
Okay.
these all are this can be a cartridge, or it can be a web service project like that. Or yeah,
Yeah.
so
But okay. But Eclipse will pick all of those up as a project, and you can just open it and you can start working in it basically.
right, means like once you apply the plugin with the Eclipse, that Design Studio, you can import these projects into your Eclipse.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you have any other query, or like shall we?
Um,
So you know, right, how to means like you can check out from here, right? Means like the projects, all the dependent cartridge, everything here from here will be here. So you can check out the project using I think the URL. If I give you, you can like upload into your local Eclipse, and you can start working from there. And that will be possible, right? Or
Uh,
else you can check out using the Git server.
yeah, I don't have the Vodacom VPN configured yet, so I don't think
Yeah.
I'll be able to access the URL.
Okay.
Um, I don't know if
So
this
I
is
think
available,
last
accessible
week
from
Sudeep was.
outside or not.
I know it won't be accessible from outside. You have to be in
Yeah, that is a
Vodacom
host.
domain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Sudeep was asking you to for like check with the Zenele regarding the access. And,
Yes, so we sorted out my account on Friday afternoon,
okay.
and she sent me the roles that I had to apply for this morning for all the LNI accesses.
Okay.
So, and I applied for that and submitted everything. So I'm waiting for them to approve it.
Okay. Okay.
Um, yeah, the VPN, I don't
So
actually know how that works. I suppose I'll have to ask her how the VPN
okay.
works.
So we are also using VPN to connect. So this is Cisco Any Connect client, and I think VPN you might have already requested. So here you can see the URL. Yeah, you will be getting these details.
Yeah,
So
that's
this
what I
is,
need.
yeah, yeah. So
I
I
think you
think
only need the client, right? You only need the client, and if your username's password is sorted out, then you get a OTP, and then you are done, right? That's the only
Probably,
thing you need.
yes, yes. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's any. Is it just the generic Cisco VPN client that you install, or do they have the Vodacom one?
it's a generic one.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so then I just need the settings, but I can get
Correct.
that from this Sonele as well.
Yeah. So, if you don't have connectivity also like access means like shall we have you gone through the technology specific design documents and all of UI means like do you have anything there to be clarified like for microwave or TX technology, so Ethernet backhaul, IPMPLS, DWDM
I
on the solution side.
I don't have any questions at the moment.
Okay.
I haven't gone through all of it yet. I've gone through the transmission, the SDH,
Okay.
FTTX ones.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but just at a high level. So I want to look at it
Okay.
in a bit more detail as well.
Okay.
It's
So
just the
just to
time.
give you a heads up, like yeah, so SDH PDH, I think like there will be no more. There will not be provisioning any new service or something. That technology means like they are like almost they will bring it down like SDH technology, SDH
Yeah.
PDH. So DWDM, IPM PLS, and backhaul something, and backhaul also they are migrating most of the service from Dell Labs to Nokia. That's what I was last update. So other than that, means many regions like now some regions are like Nokia, some are like only Dell Labs, I think. So mostly you will have to, yeah, it means like have more you have to means more dynamic changes will come in these domains means except SDH PDH
Okay.
in the network. Yeah.
So you say DWDM and backhaul, which is
Yeah.
the Ethernet one.
Yeah, Ethernet one and Nokia IPM PLS and
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and microwave also. Yeah.
Okay. I'll focus on those then.
Yeah, SDH PDS is there, but
It's
as I
more
said,
legacy.
like, yeah, more legacy kind of network.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, if you don't have any specific questions, and should we, means, should I cover anything else, or what should we, like, we
Um,
have in this session?
I don't know how difficult it would be for you to try and show me just to build a cartridge and deploy it.
Okay.
Even if it's in development and you just I see you are using the in this code that is displaying there. You've got a
Mm-hmm.
system.out.println statement. Um,
Means,
so do you remember I asked you on Friday, was it Friday, about the logging framework, and we were talking about log4j. Um,
yeah, right.
so this statement like that, would that go to the standard out file of WebLogic?
Yeah, this goes actually. We have to do some activity to remove all these sysout statements. Maybe while debugging, people might have used this, but it is not supposed to be like we are supposed to use the log4j logger statements
Yeah.
to, yeah.
Okay.
So that we will take it up as an activity, like to remove these sysout statements. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see some of these sysout are here. Yeah, thank you for. Yeah, I will make a note of it. Like, we will do that.
Well, I can see after the handover sessions what my availability is going to be like, and I don't know how busy I'm going to be, but if I have time, I can maybe help you guys with this. It will be a good opportunity for me to just uh, start lightly looking at the code, and I can help
Yeah,
clean it
yeah,
up.
definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we can share some of the cartridge with you, and you can also start working on that, and you can have a look. Means, like, how the means how the logging configuration is done, and how it can be like reconfigured, or how the logging statements are coming when you're executing a code, once some business logic is getting executed, etc.
Hmm.
We can have a look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you just want to see the building of a cartridge,
Yes,
and
please.
deploying it.
And if you can show me just if we go through setting up the project, maybe the dependencies, all of that stuff that needs to be in place first.
Yeah, right.
Then compiling it, where do you set the Java compiler, which version, and then deploying it finally. And maybe even
Okay.
testing it to
So
see that it's deployed somehow.
yeah, I will show that. So here we are using Java version 1.8, like the latest patch available. So mm, let me show you. Here you can see 1.8271.
And
So this is the Java version GDK, and these all are the external library reference, which is UIM libraries. So this is provided by Oracle. So if you set up your local environment, you need to have these in your local, and
so what is
Ishan,
the path? UIM lib. What does that refer to?
it's a variable what we have declared. So this refers to this path, ELNI lib UIM lib.
Ishan,
And
sorry for disturbance. Can you
yeah,
accept Chaitanya? He's waiting for
I think Sudeep has to do that. I think Sudeep. Yeah, I think I can also. Yeah, because I'm presenter. Yeah. So, so this we have just added a variable. So like we have UIM lib and other lib directory,
Okay.
and some of these are I have added from local also. I think.
So you
Yeah,
just
manual.
mapped. So in your case, the UIM lib is an environment variable which maps to ELNI lib. Or
Right, right. So, like, if you are just taking projects from me or someone, you can reconfigure your UM lib path in
mm,
your variable. You can
mm,
add the variable, and you can give the path where you have this folder. We can share these jar files with you.
mm.
Like this will be available in the server also. Like you can alternatively download it from there also. So that is also
Yeah,
possible.
but at least
Okay.
when I open the project from that I cloned out of Git, I will see which jar it requires, and then I can
Correct.
look for them
Correct.
and make sure I've got all the references covered.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So yeah, no, that yeah,
Okay.
it helps. The fact that you have the project in Git helps a lot. Then I
Yeah.
don't need to
Right.
worry about whether I'm missing any jar files.
Right. Right. Right.
It will force me to have them. Okay.
Yeah. So let me tell you how we have structured the cartridges. So this is something called the data dictionary. So the data dictionary will have all the entities defined. Suppose entity characteristics. So like we have some custom characteristics also in okay, let me log into UM and show you. I'm going to connectivity. So connectivity, you are you familiar with the entities in UIM? Means like we have like equipments, physical
Yes.
device, logical device,
Yes. I'm
connectivity. So some of these.
still learning, still a fresh new student, but I've got the basics. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Do you
So
use pipes as well as connectivity for
yeah,
Vodafone?
we are using both actually. Yeah, we are
Both.
using connectivity. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
some of the hierarchy of we might be using pipe. For example, the OTS in DWDM we are using pipe. Somewhere we are using like connectivity as well. So here,
Is there a generic rule that you apply when you decide which one to use, or why do you use both?
uh, so somewhere it was demanding to use pipe. I think means like due to some custom rate codes and all. So some channelization rules to be implemented. So I think that's why in the case of DWDM we have used pipe in some places. And if we need to only have some primitive feature to be implemented, like in the case of FTTX, we have a excuse me, we have a logical connectivity implemented, like from OLT to ONT. So that there also we are using pipe. So very few places like these we are using pipe, otherwise mostly we are using connectivity.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you go here, we have these many connectivity specifications. So let me try to open one of the connectivity. So I'm opening STM. So STM is something. If you, I don't know whether if you have telecom network knowledge, or you are from that background.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I've got some.
okay, okay. You are aware of SDH technologies, STM,
Yes.
the channelization and all,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So and you are aware of DWDM OTN layer, like OTN technology also, like the read codes over there, like ODU,
Yes, which
OTU,
is
like
pretty much the
okay.
similar concept, just different technology.
Yes,
Yeah.
channelization, same
Yes,
similar
yes,
concept, yeah.
yes.
Okay, so here you can see the connectivity. These are basically trunks. So in if you open the, so basically we are getting this data from ODS schema, and means like through NI it will be reconciled using data will be coming directly from Pentaho, but for migration we have taken this data from ODS. So both the data is same at the end, but I'm just giving you a
What is
background. So here
ODS? I saw ODS in
ODS
your
is
documents, but I don't know what is ODS.
okay. So ODS is a centralized repository of all many multiple schemas. Like it is a Voda network they call. So
Okay.
you will see. So you will
So,
see schema for each technology, each NMS data. So, like a Labs has its own schema, DWDM, Nokia. For every different NMS, you will find these schemas available there.
okay.
So we have like a select access, and we can query, and the on overnight every day means daily basis this data is getting refreshed, and so it will be like one day old data or something, you can say, like yesterday's data will be available, like overnight will be updated, and today will be available like that.
Okay. So it's like a data warehouse type thing.
Means like Pentaho is
Ah,
the data warehouse, and they have exposed this database, like for this Pentaho data to be available. I think that is right. Chaitanya, you have any input there?
Yeah, using Pentaho application, they are
Yeah.
updating this data warehouse entire information into ODS. That's what. Every day they are going to do that one. All the network data will come in CSV files, and they are going to load it in different files in this ODS database.
So if you see here,
okay.
so if you want to verify something or something, you can like this is something I'm giving a suggestion. Like you can go to ODS also to see the data. Like if you have a trunk data, like trunk data will be available in the trunk main table in the TX, like the labs schema in the ODS. So I think it is a bit slow. Um, so maybe it will take some time. Okay, let it load. So you can see here the hierarchy of STM. So let me, I think these are assigned ones. So here you can see all the schemas available here. So there is,
Sure.
look at these many schemas are available here. So TX song, TX man. So here, similarly, we have what is our schema name? Mm, yeah, this is the schema for Nokia. Nokia underscore TX underscore ODS. You will be able to find it there. I think we
Okay.
can share these migration queries also with you. I think that will be also useful for you. Whatever queries we have used for migration, I think we can share that also.
Okay. Thanks.
Uh, and yeah, and here you can see, yeah, this is the Tellabs schema, Tellabs ODS. So if you come here, like go to tables, you can see these all are the mostly the NMS tables. So you will see equipment related table, card related. So you will see n number of table here, and we have built our query in such a way to means like relating all these table to build the hierarchy of the device model, like to build the connectivity and all. We have made some custom queries to pull the data from these tables. Uh, so identifying table analysis, like a lot of activity was done for this. So to get the complete like picture of the network
I can
from
imagine.
devices to connectivity. Yeah. So these tunnel path, trunk, many tables are there,
Hmm.
and there is a documentation also from Corient like for that. That is something like about the data, and yeah, here let me open this. I think here that it is this is a dev environment, right? Let me open the production one. I think here it is not completely loaded. What was the production URL, Arsena? 64, right? You remember?
Yes, 64.
Starting with
Uh, Starting with 10 132 99 64 801
dot 39 only, not
801.
I think something. Let me check the document. Otherwise, I okay, I have that.
So the thing is
Yeah,
that
I got it.
okay.
The connect. Here also you can drill down and see the hierarchy. So here some of the characteristics, like will be part of the specification itself, and some will be part of the custom characteristics. So like you can see this location is a native characteristic of a connectivity, like ANZ and location, bit rate, etc. So this so when we select a rate code of STM16, this bit rate will be assigned automatically.
Hmm.
So this is a status installed. So these things, but some characteristics are domain specific, which we add on top of this, like a trunk ID. So this is not a native characteristic. So we this is a custom characteristic, trunk type, usage. So this is based on the data model what we prepare for this technology. So what is the used capacity? What is the total capacity? So this is STM16. So based on the utilization of the channels, like so this is directly coming from NMS. So you
Hmm.
can see the channels also here. So which channels are assigned? So these VC4 channel is assigned to a VC4 connectivity, and this the first channel is empty. So J value one is unassigned, two is like assigned like that. So if I click on this, like we can navigate to that VC4. So this is that particular VC4 connectivity. So here there is something called connectivity design also. So here it will show like which all segments are there. For this particular VC4, it is connected via this STM16 to this STM16 to this like this is also STM16, I think STM4. So here, yeah, here you can see a reference number also. That means this A reference number is something a business like they are using this as an identifier for a Nokia DWDM. So initially it was with ALU, so that's why it is updated as ALU A reference number. So this will be going via DWDM. So if you drill down, you will be able to see that DWDM path also,
Okay.
like as a cross domain data. So you can see a schematic also for this, like this. So it is so this green one is the primary path and this other one is the secondary path. So it is a bit like kind of means like there is it is not that great view what UIM is providing, but in the latest version of UIM this is also much improved. We had a plan also to upgrade, like I think we have like given the proposal, I think Sudeep will have so like you can see the location detail for A and Z and uh, the connectivity detail. So if you want to see the interface and all, you can just expand and see which STM is connected, which is J value, etc.
And so
So
this
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 is
connectivity is actually one that is leased by a customer or to a customer.
this yeah, this will be
Because
a customer service, like
yeah,
this is a VC logical channel
yeah.
assignment. Yeah, right. So the physical one, if you want to see, this will be one physical segment of STM16, which will be carrying this VC connectivity trail, like STM16 here, STM16 like that. So what I was saying, like coming back to our discussion, like for example, this is a STM specification what we are discussing about. So
Hmm.
when I go to STM specification in UIM, I'm just giving you one example. So this is the STM specification. So you can see this STM specification is defined in admin rules cartridge. Okay.
Okay.
So these grayed out one are the hard attributes. available. I have shown you a and location,
Hmm.
and these are the additional characteristic we have defined. So so everything is defined in the data dictionary. So it is getting imported from the data dictionary. So here, there will be something called as a dependency on this project. So these data dictionary, these all characteristics belong to data dictionary. So in the dependency, you will see the data dictionary also as one of the dependency of these admin rules characters. Okay,
Okay.
because we are importing stuffs from there. So what we are importing is the characteristic what we are defined. So I was talking about the data dictionary. So here you can see all the characteristics. So a characteristic can be anything, like it can be a drop down also, enumeration also, if it is there, or it can be just a free text setting, or we can make even it as invisible based on the requirement.
Hmm. Okay, but that
So
means that if you, the fact that it's here means that if you want
mhm.
to add a enumerated value, you have to do a deployment.
Right. Means if you have to change the enumerated value, you're saying for a characteristic.
Yes, or let's say, yes,
Yeah,
let's say
yeah.
you want to add one enumerated value. You have to deploy
Yes.
that
We have to
cartridge.
correct. We have to deploy it. We have to
Um,
make changes to it,
yeah,
and we have to.
okay.
So if you want to see the specification deployed and what all the characteristics associated as of now, you can go from here also. Here is something called specifications in administration section in UIM, and here you can search for that specification. So here you will see some of the out of the box one. So this is our specification STM. So here, if I click